Hey everybody, Mr. Poogum here, and today I'm going to be making a short but quick video. This is a video I didn't actually think I was going to have to make, and I was just kind of surprised that I'm actually having to make this video. So yeah, we're just going to get into it, and there's just 5 things I really want to talk about. And the first one is the Battle Pass. I feel like, 100 different tiers is pretty cool and all, for a Battle Pass. But I feel like there's a lot of stuff that they could trim out of the Battle Pass. Like, I don't mind weapon wraps, I don't mind, gliders. Contrails could be, somewhat questionable. If they're a little bit better than what we've been getting, I'd totally be okay with more of them. I don't care about emoticons at all. I do not. I don't care about sprays at all. I really don't. I mean, they're cool. I do like some of the loading screens this season. Those can be a little bit cooler. What else is there? Pets, I feel like they could take out. I do like the Kitsune of all of the pets, and Bonesy. I do like him. But I just feel like they can trim down the Battle Pass a lot more. That way it's not so much of a grind to get to max level, because there's a lot of stuff that you'll level up and you'll just be like, I don't really want this at all, and then once you finally get to like tier 100, it's normally like almost towards the end of the season for the most part, or for some people, and it feels like there's just too much. So yeah. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is actually in regards to the season level challenges, more or less. I hate these absolutely with every fiber of my being. I think it's a cool concept of adding different stuff for you to get, but I really don't like this kind of way of having to grind out for this kind of stuff. I feel like as a casual player or a solo player, it's almost impossible to try and do any of this stuff without having to spend almost every single day playing this game, or hoping that you have 3 other people who'd want to spend a certain amount of time with you playing this game to unlock some of these things. They are cool, but I just feel like these kind of challenges could just go back to how it used to be, to where you just needed to get XP for them. I feel like that's the better way of having those challenges and unlockables. That way, say you work too much, or something gets in the way and you can't play this game as much as you'd want to, or you just don't have the time to grind away and you want to be able to play other games. I feel like taking into consideration, they should put these challenges back to just getting XP. Go back to like season 7. That was like a pretty good time for just unlocking different styles and stuff for certain skins that I liked. So yeah, and that's point number 2. Point number 3 is almost directly connected to point number 2, and that's with the XP system in this game. I feel like even with a 150% XP boost, I honestly feel like it's more or less like a 70%. Because the amount of XP that we get in this game is pretty crap to begin with. And whenever you see this boost, you're just like, oh yeah, I'm totally gonna level up so much faster, right, for the season level. No, not really. You're still gonna have to spend way too much time playing this game just to even level up. And if you want to level up faster, like I've mentioned in point 2, you have to play with people. And I feel like that kind of stuff isn't fair to solo people and people who don't have the chance to play all the time. So yeah, that's just gonna be a real quick one, but I figured might as well just have it right next to number 2. Okay, so the next thing I really want to talk about is more or less the challenges themselves, for the most part. Now, in terms of most of these challenges, they're all pretty okay. Now, the only challenges that I, as a solo player, mainly have a problem with is the team spirit challenges. Like having a bunch of challenges that you need to do with someone else or with a bunch of friends, I kind of feel like isn't very fair to me as a solo player. I know you can kind of counteract these kind of challenges by just doing them in Team Rumble with just random people, and it still counts. But for the final challenge, when you need to like revive somebody in different matches or reboot somebody, I'm more or less not wanting to go out of my way just to play random duos or something like that, or squads with people I don't know, just to try and do some challenges and have to let them go down or die. I feel like that's not really cool of me to have to do with random people when they're just trying to play the game. And just, you know, stuff like that, really. I mean, every other challenge for the most part has been pretty decent, okay, you know? But I kind of wish we could go back to some of the challenges that we used to be getting, like during Season 3, Season 4, and Season 5, you know, like go here, or, you know, search this treasure map here, search chests over here, you know, just kill people here, you know, simple challenges. But I also feel like if we're going to have challenges that take a bit of time to do, have them be more rewarding. Like, don't just have it to where I have to do this challenge and I only get one tier of the battle pass. I kind of feel like challenges are supposed to be rewarding, you know? Like, if I did a challenge and I only got this sweaty emoticon after doing it, I wouldn't really feel like that was worth doing at all, you know? So, that's just one thing I think is improve the challenges, you know, make them actually a challenge. Like, you have to get 20 to 30 kills, you know, at this location, etc., or loot this so many chests, you know, before the next set of challenges come out, and it's not just one tier, it's like 2 or 3 tiers, you know, or just something more. I mean, I do like this season how they're trying to really give way more XP to people to help them level up their season level. But even then, it still just feels like there's more that they could do just in terms of general stuff, you know? Because like I said, just as a solo player, it sucks trying to do team-related challenges. Or just challenges to where I have to rely on somebody else. It really sucks, because the best point I could give was last season doing the fort bites. The one to get the pressure plate northwest of the block was absolutely ridiculous, because if you didn't do it the day that it came out, good luck trying to find somebody who was actually willing to help you do it at all. Like, I almost didn't get to do it, because when I did it, a bunch of people went there and tried to do it, and then this dude came over at the last second and murdered everybody for free kills. And we're just like, okay, thanks, it's cool. Those kind of challenges, I feel, aren't very fair to solo players or casual players, you know? People who, once again, I'm bringing up this topic and I sound a little redundant by now, but it's just the same kind of concept can be applied to most of the stuff I'm trying to talk about, you know? Just make the game more available for casuals and solo players. Give me challenges that I can do by myself or just work on when I'm just playing with friends. You know, if there are any that are actually on that would play with me, you know? It's just how I feel, but that's pretty much all I really have to talk about in terms of stuff. And I'd honestly like to know what people think of what I've talked about and see their viewpoints, you know, if I'm just being a little crybaby or if they actually agree with some of the stuff I'm saying, you know? Or if you people see this and you want to end up adding me, you know, here you go, just add me and we can always play sometimes, since I generally like playing this game and I think it's fun, but I just hate the grind, you know, and the force of having to commit to this one game. But anyways, that's Pilgrim, and I'll catch you guys later.